Good morning, YouTube, and welcome to another day in the life of running our dealership.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
If you're new to the channel, my name is Dan, and we are at my dealership, NG Supercars, and we have some awesome cars here. And we got some cars that are being worked on, and I'm gonna bring you along for the next week or so, get to experience what we deal with here. Let's start off with, well, what's behind me? We've got two cars that need some love. So we've got Josh's F430, and if you didn't see the last video, well, it has a leak from the clutch slave cylinder. So that means we have to pull the transmission to get to the clutch slave cylinder and then probably replace that and a bunch of seals that go in there. So that's gonna be enjoyable. And then right here we have a conversion client. So this car was being converted into a manual along with a ton of other work. And we're down to the last few items, but unfortunately we went to start it yesterday and it will not start. So it's got a immobilizer issue. There's an immobilizer fault code in the computer, and we're pretty sure that that's why it won't start. With the dash having come out to get the leather replaced, we suspect maybe a wire or a plug didn't get put back together, or a wire got cut, or something dumb like that. Because usually the conversions don't do anything to do with the immobilizer stuff, except for the alarm. You do have to relocate the alarm speaker, so we might have to pull that panel to check that, which we need to pull that panel anyway to replace some other stuff, so I think we'll check that as long as we're in here. But still got some drive shafts for this car, a new stereo, a handful of other stuff, and then it will be done once it's obviously started again. Got this beautiful 355, it's ready to go. We think we're gonna put it up on the lift just to inspect it, but otherwise it drives wonderfully. It's super, super fun. I love that car. This is Brad's car from Authentic Details. We need to bring that back to him. We put in a short throw shifter. He's got a 458 of a client of ours, and we're gonna swap them. This 458, we just got the solenoids back in, so we had to order solenoids for the valves to control the exhaust valves to make them louder or quieter. We had to order some of those. They came in, and that fixed the problem. Hooray! So if you didn't know, we had it where one solenoid was stuck open and one solenoid was stuck closed. So both of them broke, but in totally different and opposite ways. Interesting. This F8 still for sale. So if you want to buy an F8 that's super clean, beautiful, high-spec car, there you go. The Mustang, the 1970 Fastback, we have a deal on that. The guy is coming to buy it tomorrow, so we'll have to just give it a quick cleanup, and then that should be gone. 48 in the corner, client's car, did some work on it, put in exhaust. We're waiting to get some parts. It's gonna be a couple more weeks. He now wants us to send out the turbos to have them rebuilt. So we are now an official dealer for Pure Turbos. So if you wanna get turbo stuff done, talk to us. Great option is if you have a 480 or F8 and you wanna upgrade or preventatively redo the turbos, we can do that. That's Harry's 488. We still gotta put in a few parts. That 360 we just got, so we need to do some cleanup before we sell it to one of you. It's got the world's worst PPF job. It's just awful. Seriously, it's hard to even describe how bad it is. GT350R is for sale. It's needs some love. The Jag is just chilling there, and of course we still have the Nismo, which is out front. Actually, we have people that keep asking me about the 6x6 Jeep. Well, it's out there. It just needs a drive shaft. Looks like our mail guy's dropping off something. Yep. And actually, we have a Porsche Cayman or Cayenne. No. Yeah, Cayenne. But we're waiting on a trim piece that fell off on that car. So there's basically everything that's going on. I just edited a video that will be out on Saturday, so it'll be out before this video comes out. And then, so we have a deal to buy a Testarossa. It's in the Phoenix area, so I'm gonna be going not next week, but the following week to go pick that up, visiting my folks, and then picking up that car. So that should be pretty cool. And I think we're also gonna be probably picking up my friend Scott's 360 and doing some work on that. He's supposed to call me and let me know what he wants to do on that. He got quoted some insane amount of money, like over $20,000, like over $25,000 to do what I think is not that much work. So I want to be able to save him some money. And then I think he might have us consign the car after that. All right, well, that's where we're at right now. It's now around noon. I might grab some lunch, and then I got to work on that 430. And start trying to figure out what's up with that thing. Alrighty, so we're gonna try and get the 458 wrapped up. Since it's only needs a couple more hours of work, we can have this buttoned up today. The owner can get it back and be happy and enjoy their new IPE exhaust, which we sold them on our website, normalguysupercar.com, and you can use the code NGS10 to hook yourself up with 10% off. All right, there's my sales pitch. I know you guys see a lot of YouTube content out there and you watch a lot of stuff, and I don't know if you ever noticed, but we don't shill or sell products from stuff that we don't actually sell ourselves or use ourselves. So we don't take on third-party sponsorships or weird, mental health companies or underwear or shave your balls stuff. We just try and promote only stuff that we like and use. So real products, and basically it means ourselves. So we always promote ourselves. So there, you watch our stuff, you get our sales stuff, not random weird company sales stuff. That's the way we actually make this whole thing work, is through those things. We don't really make any money on YouTube itself. We do appreciate when you guys support us. Seriously, that's how we can have this as what we do for a living, which is amazing. So thank you. Well, let's get it up in the air. We need to put in the wheel houses, the rear bumper, bolt everything back up, and I think that's basically it. So shouldn't take us too terribly long. I swear Josh has the magic electrical touch. Because every time something weird happens electrically, he's all like doing crap and I'm like not paying attention. He's like, hold on, I got this. And then like 2 seconds later, it like works again. So anyway, it's running. Apparently there was some plug under the dashboard that did not get plugged back into the immobilizer.
It wasn't a big deal.
No, it was literally just...
Thankfully I had another car here. I could compare the wiring harness to where everything went.
Yeah.
And figured out which one was not plugged in and traced the wires and shit. So.
Well, anyway, we still have a few more things to button up. We still have the drive shafts, and we're doing front leather straps. I've got the bumper on that car. It's mostly done. I still have the bottom panel diffuser and a few more panels, and then that car. Oh, we still have a few more stickies to clean up, but then
You're doing a diffuser on that one?
No, we just gotta put it back on.
Okay, this one has the...
This one has a carbon diffuser. Okay. Yeah, so we got a brand new carbon fiber diffuser we're gonna put on this guy. But we wanna get it driving and adjusted before we put on the bottom panels. Oh shoot, we never took Brad's car back. Oh, it's tomorrow, okay.
He texted me and said afternoon tomorrow.
Oh, okay, in the afternoon. Okay, perfect.
The 458 is ready, and we're gonna start doing some cool stuff to that 458.
Dude, we got...
Show them the Speciale wheels?
No, oh. All right, so this 458 that we sold, I've mentioned it before, the dude's doing like everything you can imagine to it, and he's like, I like Speciale wheels better, so he ordered them. So we got some Speciale wheels. I'm telling you, this car is gonna be the coolest 458. Sorry, this is gonna be the coolest 458 you've seen. All right, it's end of the day. 458's 99% done. Just gotta put on the bottom panels, and I decided since we're gonna be pulling this car off the 4-post, I'm gonna put that on the 4-post to do the bottom panels because it's a lot easier. I think, maybe, I don't know, maybe I won't. I'll just, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm tired and I'm gonna go home. And it's Thursday, which means the Thursday Night Live is tonight at 8 p.m. Central. So join us, talk about stuff, talk about supercars and business and life and whatever. You can ask us all sorts of questions. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll continue to do more car stuff. So stay tuned. We appreciate it.
Tomorrow.
Well, good morning, YouTube. It is Friday, end of the week, and thought I'd treat myself and drive in the GT40. I need to drive it a little more. Actually, I'm planning on taking it on a drive with the Ferrari Club tomorrow. So I'm gonna be the blue turd in the red punch bowl. We're going out to a town that's a couple hours away, have some lunch. GT40 needs to stretch its legs. God, I love that car. Every time I drive it, I'm just like, oh yeah, now I remember why I still have this car and why I love it. Well, okay, I still have it because the market for these cars is actually pretty darn difficult to actually buy and sell. So I guess that's the problem with this, is the number of people who want to buy this car is very limited. That is a problem. But anyway, we're gonna finish up the 458 today, no problem. All it really needs is the bottom panels and then it's done. We're gonna keep working on this F430. We're like really getting close. Need to do some final adjustments on the conversion. Like I said yesterday, we got it started, so that's good. Gotta finish up a few things there. Gotta change out the drive shafts. We got someone coming to buy the 1970 this morning. The 70 Mustang had an offer. We have some paperwork signed. He's just coming to pay and pick it up. That means I need to do the paperwork before I do anything else. And I'd like to wash it just because I don't feel right when the cars go out dirty. So I'm gonna try and give it a bath this morning. I'm gonna miss this car. I really enjoyed driving this car. It is such a cool car. So it's gonna be a busy morning. Got lots of stuff to do, so let's have at it and see how the day goes. We were very close to going up to Dallas today to pick up a car, but at the last minute, the deal fell through. Dang it, another deal bites the dust. And if you didn't know, I'm gonna be going out to Phoenix. We have a deal to buy a Testarossa, assuming that deal doesn't fall through, but this guy seems pretty legit. He seems pretty straightforward. It's kind of weird how you get that gut feeling about people, and I think this guy is pretty solid. So I'm gonna be driving the big trailer out to Phoenix in hopes that we can find another car and hopefully pick up 2 while I'm out there. So I have like another week to find something else to buy. It's gonna be tricky. We're gonna be running short on time. And then I'm also gonna probably be going out to Florida to pick up Scott's car. We will probably be bringing that car here, fixing it. I think he's probably gonna sell it. And if one of you wants to buy it and have us convert it, well, we're already gonna be pulling the transmission, most likely. So you could save a huge amount of money on a conversion. If you'd be interested in that, let me know. It's a Rosa Corsa Black 360 with like 30-something thousand miles. And it's very clean, very good car. So, all right, well, I'm gonna do some paperwork, wash that thing, and then sell it. All right, YouTube, the 458 is done. Ready to start it up and finally have actual valve control. I'll let you guys hear that. We're gonna let it warm up, and then we'll do some revs so you guys can enjoy. IPE headers, 200 cell sport cats, and muffler section. Not bad. Alrighty, YouTube, as you heard, that 458 sounds pretty damn good. So that exhaust is IPE headers, IPE sport cats, the 200 cell, and the IPE rear section, and it sounds almost as good as having the cat deletes. I think that's an option for those of you that live in an emissions area, is getting the sport cats. Now, again, I don't know if it'll pass California, but it should theoretically not cause any check engine light, and there's no tune on the car. So I'm gonna go drive it around for a good 20 minutes and make sure the check engine light does not come on. Plus, I wanna hear it. All right, 6 o'clock Friday. Got a little bit closer, 2 steps forward, 1 step back on this car, so we're almost there. It's frustrating. There's some wires and stuff that are not the greatest condition. It's causing some issues. Those 430s have some common issues with some certain wires on those cars, and this one has those problems. Anyway, we'll continue trying to fix it on Monday, and we'll see you guys then. So have a good weekend.
Eventually.
All right, YouTube. It's Monday again, and it's gonna be a busy day. I have to scramble real quick, and I gotta make this video real quick because we gotta do a bunch of stuff in very short period of time. So first of all, we're still working on this 430, and we got it running, and it's still having some issues that seem to be electrical. I don't think it's related to anything other than maybe just the car is old and has some issues. So we're looking into it, not sure what's going on yet. So we gotta fix that. The second thing is we have someone who might be buying the 370Z Nismo. They're a local buyer, which means I need to go get it inspected. So I have to do that real quick. They're supposed to be here at 10. It is now 8:51. I need to hustle. And then just to make things more interesting, I have an appointment this afternoon at like 2 o'clock, which means I need to leave at like 1 o'clock. So I only have from now until 1 to get a bunch of stuff done. So I'm gonna scramble, and I need to go take this Nismo real quick. So let's go do that, come back, and try and work on some other stuff. It's gonna be busy. All right, it's almost noon. Guy came with his kid, looked at the Nissan. They are gonna buy it, so I'm doing paperwork real quick. Still working on trying to figure out what's up with the F430. So I had to take the Nissan and go get it inspected before they got here. And then they got here, they drove it, been doing other stuff. So I gotta bang out this paper real quick because they're gonna get a cashier's check. So we'll talk in a minute. Okay, got the paperwork done. They are buying the 370. Like I said, they're going to get a cashier's check. So bye-bye. Oh, I gotta fix that. The one exhaust hanger fell off, but I can fix that real quick. Now it's cooled down, and I won't burn the crap out of myself. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Funny enough, someone's interested in possibly buying the 355, so they might be coming to take a look at it today. The video for it just went out today, so it's Monday, and already some interest in it. Yeah, it's just kind of a crazy day. Like I said, I have a doctor's appointment this afternoon, so I only have until 1 o'clock, and it's already noon. So actually, it's afternoon, so I guess I'm going to come back to the shop after that appointment because it shouldn't take very long. And then hopefully I can accomplish a little bit more today because I feel like I haven't done anything. I've just been doing paperwork and emails, and well, I guess I did kind of sell a car. Oh, I'm sure someone's gonna be like, where's Josh? Well, Josh is actually on spring break. My kid, since he's going to like, a preschool kind of school, they don't really have spring break, although Thursday and Friday he has no school. So I guess he's just gonna stay at home with us or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll take Thursday and Friday off. Maybe. Looks like I need to mow the lawn too. Dang it. We're already in lawn mowing season. Dang, that didn't take long. All right, well, we'll see what happens for the rest of the day, and I'll make sure to keep you updated. All right, Nismo is gone and sold. So they're actually going to clean it up and make it actually a good car. I mean, that's the thing. It has really good bones. It just needs a little bit of love. So hopefully they're going to have a great car that they can enjoy. I mean, it's only got 57,000 miles on it. It's just... Unfortunately, people did some dumb stuff to it. Cleaned up, I think they're gonna enjoy that car. I kind of want to get a hold of one that's stock and not been, owned by people that don't know what they're doing, because I think they seem like they're pretty cool cars. Oh well, anyway, I gotta go to my doctor's appointment in about 5-10 minutes, and then we'll be back after that.
2 hours later.
Okay, so good news. Figured out what was causing some of the issues on the 430, so we got that running a little better. One of the connectors is in bad shape for the exhaust variator. So the cam has variable timing and the plug on it is in bad shape and it's having some issues connecting. So we tried cleaning it and stuff. It may need to be replaced. I mean, that's something that happens on these 430s. The oil wicks up the wire and fills up the connector with oil, and then the connectors get rotted out and turned to shit. Fun, really cool. Friend of ours, Richard, if you ever remember Richard, he is maybe interested in the 355. So we went out and took it for a test drive. Of course, the battery is dead, so I had to jump start the car, or I should say connect it to some battery stuff and whatever, let it charge. So noted, we need to add a battery tender lead so we can get that thing to charge when it's not being driven. I guess that's probably it for today, so we'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Well, good morning, YouTube. It's now Tuesday, and we got a few weird things to do. Today, we're not going to be working on Supercars this morning, although we'll be working on them later today. So I have two things I want to do this morning. The first one is, I just bought a new toy. I bought a hammer drill. Why do I have a hammer drill? Well, we need to drill some concrete. Well, I bought it for two reasons. One, there's something I need to drill, and then two, we're getting a new lift soon. It's on order, and when it gets here, we're gonna have to drill the concrete and put in the anchors and stuff. So it's a portable lift, which means we can actually unbolt it, which is kind of cool. So probably gonna have it go over there by the F8. But the other thing is we have a huge safe where we keep all of our keys and stuff. And I wanna drill it into the concrete because of course I do. So yeah, it's a big safe. And so, well, we're gonna mark out where I want it and then drill some concrete anchors and then bolt this puppy down where it shall remain for the rest of its life because it weighs way too much. It is extraordinarily heavy. I know, overkill, but I put some other stuff in there because, secret stuff. Yeah, stuff you'll never know is in the safe. Never. After that, the other thing that we're gonna do, which is not really supercar related, is we're going to work on my truck. So recently I had to put new crankcase filter on it. I actually filmed shorts for that. I totally forgot to publish those. Maybe I'll do that. Although admittedly, it's really simple, so I don't even know if it's worth it. Today, we're gonna be installing some ride control, or what do they call them? Load levelers, that's I guess about the right term. I got these Timbren load leveler things right here. They should be super easy. I didn't want to do airbags because I don't want to deal with all that crap. I didn't want to have to put in an airbag compressor and all that stuff. I just bought rear ones because what happens is with the gooseneck, the truck tends to squat. Makes it so that my headlights are blinding people and it makes it so the ride is a little bit wonky. It doesn't do it too much with the bumper pull, maybe a little bit, but not quite as severely as with the gooseneck because the gooseneck, of course, is putting the weight directly above the rear axle. So we're gonna install that, but that video is gonna be a separate video, I decided, because I'm gonna try and do a little bit of stuff where like I measure the height and blah, blah. So if you wanna see that video, check it out. It's on the channel. I know a lot of you don't give a crap about trucks, so don't feel like you have to watch it. But if you do, cool. And then we're probably gonna try and buy some cars, and of course, work on that F430. And then we gotta clean the shop and start cleaning the shop because, well, our barbecue is this weekend. This video will be coming out at the same time that we're having our barbecue. So if you're watching this video and you thought, I should go to the barbecue, well, it's too late. Sorry. That's what the plan is for the day, so let's have at it. All right, I got this safe bolted down. You know, that was one of those things I thought, it'll take like 30 minutes. It took me like an hour and a half. I don't know why. It just did. It just took forever. So I guess now I'm gonna work on the truck. You know, some days you think, I'm gonna do these things, I'll have it done by this time, and I'll do this other stuff in the afternoon or whatever. I haven't gotten anything done in any sort of reasonable time today. So I thought I would have the safe done in about, 30, 40 minutes. It took like way over an hour. I thought I'd have the truck done in maybe an hour, and it took probably 3 or 4 hours. So it's already well into the afternoon. I'm not getting very far very fast today. So we're trying to hook up a little C-Tech battery tender right here in the 355 because it doesn't have anything like that. And we thought we'd hook it up to the power disconnect right here, this little switch. I think that might do the negative terminal, not the positive terminal. We put one to chassis ground and one to that, and it's reading negative voltage. Huh. That's weird. So we're gonna have to redo that and figure that out. Okay, I think that kind of wraps up today. Tomorrow is auction day, so might try and buy some stuff. I didn't really see a whole lot of good stuff. Certainly, no Ferraris or something. We also got to start cleaning up the shop. Again, the barbecue's this weekend, so I want to wash most of the cars because they're all dirty. And so that car is closer to being done. Got 1.5 drive shafts done. The other one's giving us some difficulty, so we'll get that finished tomorrow. Got the 355 battery tender situation working, so now it has a battery tender. Hooray! That's great. Now we don't have to worry about dead batteries on the 355, which is awesome. Ferraris and batteries, not so great. And truck is all set for now. Curious to see what it's going to drive like. Hopefully good. Another day, another bunch of stuff, and oh my God, I'm going to go home before 6. It's a miracle. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Tomorrow for sure.
Good morning, YouTube. It's now Wednesday and it's auction day, so we're gonna try and, well, let's be real. We almost never buy any cars at auction, so I'm gonna look at the cars at auction. I may even bid on some cars at auction, but we probably aren't buying anything. That's just how it goes. But as you know, as I said earlier, the barbecue's coming up this weekend, so we gotta start cleaning up the shop and just taking care of like little things that, we would like to have look better or just be out of the way or whatever. So like just simple stuff like the wind was so strong a couple weeks ago that it ripped off one of our flags off the wall, so we need to reinstall that flag. Dumb things like that, just cleaning up the kitchen, mopping the floors, sweeping everything, putting away stuff, just making the shop look nice, which admittedly, you know how it is. Everything gets dirty and whatever, and small little things just pile up until eventually it gets to where it's like a lot. Well, we're at that point where it's a lot of stuff, so we just need to take care of it. I also need to edit some videos, so yeah, I got kind of behind on the video stuff. We had so many reviews come out that I had lots of content, and I just kind of would be working on those. Well, we haven't had a new car come in a little bit, so I haven't had any reviews. So I gotta do some other type of videos, so I need to bang those out, get those edited. I don't have anything for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. I like to release videos on Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. And I always try and do these day in the life videos on Saturday, so, well, yeah. I gotta edit something today for tomorrow, somewhere along the lines. And I need to mow the lawn, because the lawn is growing fast and looks like crap. And we're still wrenching on that guy, so that still needs to be finished up, and we still have to finish up that 458. That's kind of it for wrenching this week, I think. Yeah, we need to do Josh's car, but Josh's car can wait because, well, these need to get done first. All right, so let's see what's coming up for auction and then film some videos and then see where we get. All right, got all my cars queued up. You can see all these tabs across my browser. Yeah, each of those tabs is a car I'm interested in. So there's a good 20-ish cars, but again, probably not going to end up with anything. Although we got a few cheaper cars, and sometimes those can slip through the cracks. You know, most of the notable cars like Ferraris and any of these supercars generally don't just like slip by. And as I was sitting here, the fire marshal came by and we had our annual inspection. So good news, passed. Yay, no fines or fees or whatever. We do have a few things they wanted us to change, so no big deal. Okay, cool. I will comply. Waiting on these cars to come. I need to film another video and edit that. So it's gonna be a busy one. I'm gonna be here late. I have a feeling today. It's gonna suck. First car of interest is coming up very soon. I am not optimistic that we'll get it, but check it out. A 91 Fox body Mustang with only 61,000 miles in the Calypso green. And it's, and it's a manual. Yeah. It just sold on Bring a Trailer, so that's my problem. Someone probably bought this on Bring a Trailer thinking that they were gonna be able to flip it and make some money, and they're not. That was dumb. But anyway, let's see what happens.
2 hours later.
Rare moment. We actually got a car at auction today. And it's a Ferrari. One of the 4 Ferraris that sold today.
And there was much rejoicing.
All right. And best of all, it's in Dallas, so we can actually go get it. Probably go do that the next day or two. Maybe. I don't know. We got so much crap going on this week, I might not be able to get it until next week. Sweet. Ferrari. All right, I'm surprised we actually got a car at auction. Well, starting to clean up the shop. We got new tires for that 430. So they're coming to pick up the wheels. They're gonna replace the tires and bring them back. That's actually kind of cool. There's a local shop. We're not sponsored by them or anything, but it's called Velocity Tire here in Liberty Hill. They said they would just come pick up the wheels, take them, change out the tires and bring them back. And they've been doing a really good job. So they take their time and really do a nice job. So I'm really happy with them. So if you're in the Austin area, you need a tire place that will do tires on supercars and stuff, and you don't have to worry about them, take it to Velocity. See, we're not always just shilling stuff that we actually make money on. Sometimes we just want to help people out. Anyway, gotta film some videos, edit some stuff, and then we're gonna start cleaning everything. All right, so I got one video edited, and we're doing the ultimate tire shuffle. So we got new tires for this 458, actually new wheels and tires, and that 430 got new tires right there. So like I said earlier, Velocity Tire actually came out, picked up the wheels and tires, took them back. They had to do 2 truckloads because we had so many wheels and stuff going on, but they're just doing that for us because, well, they're cool. So that actually saves us a lot of time. Yay, new tires. People won't be crashing and pulling Paul Walkers on us. All right, another day flew by. It's after 6. Got a video edited, working on 2 more videos to edit. Still finishing up this video, waiting on tires for this guy. Should be back tomorrow. 430 tires are all done on that car. Should have that car possibly done tomorrow. That would be awesome. Done, finally. 458 is done and should be getting picked up soon. And we need to wash everything tomorrow. So tomorrow it'll be super cleanup day. I'd like to be ahead so that Friday we could just sit here and do nothing all day. Yeah, and chill. Drink. Yeah. We're getting some kegs. We gotta buy kegs tomorrow. Shit. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. And tomorrow's Thursday, which means the live is tomorrow. Sweet. All right. Well, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
All right, YouTube. I totally forgot to film this morning, but it's been kind of a mad scramble just trying to get everything prepped for the barbecue. And then we also had someone swing by who might be buying the 360. Okay, that's just how it works sometimes. You just get a random text and, hey, I'm gonna come check out the car, and sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. That's it for this video, so thank you guys for staying with us on a week of running around and dealing with our dealership. So a day in the life of running our dealership. I guess it's more of a week in the life. But that's it for this one. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Check out normalguysupercar.com. There you can buy parts and services using the code NGS10. It hooks you with 10% off. And go visit NG Supercars, our dealership website. We'll see you guys soon. We'll be doing a lot of cool car stuff here. You want to stay tuned. It's going to be sweet.